know that Tomo was unstable. Just waiting for more info. As usual.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
Like how you avoided the interview process?
There are work skills and there are life skills. I can't help it if I have both.
When did you last see Imogene?
She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure, probably abusing her paid time off again. I know for a fact she doesn't have any external meetings or business trips.
I need you to use your resources and tell me where Imogene is.
I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know?
It's confidential. Take it up to Dalton.
Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
It is impressive how thoroughly bureaucracy has infected every aspect of this.
Let me guess. This is somehow involves Benjamin Bayou?
I forgot you're familiar with Neon and Bayou's intricate web of connections. I suppose if you want to be efficient, you could bypass Dalton and go straight to Bayou. You're just cutting out the middleman, right? Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
I'm here for Ryujin. I need permission to enter Syndicate's hideout.
And just why would I grant that kind of permission to you?
We're after a suspect who's fled the Syndicate to hide.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
I think the mutual benefits should be enough.
And what mutual benefit would that be? Of course. Ryujin's success always pays out when it comes to Neon profits. Yeah, I hope so. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Gotcha. Hey again.
Need something?
I'm here on Ryujin's behalf. I was told I'll be allowed inside.
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season.
Are you a member of the syndicate?
I'm more of an honorary member. I let them take up residence in the back, keep things looking legit. They keep this business afloat, so finances don't keep me up at night.
Is that some sort of threat?
It ain't a threat if it's a rule, now is it?
You better hope the person I need to see isn't on the third floor.
Don't worry, she wouldn't be allowed up there either. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Thanks.
Back off.
Alright, I'll back off. Level 62?
You try anything, you're dead. I
Jeez.
suppose we should assume they actually know how to use all of this, and it is not just for intimidation.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
How did you even know about the investigation?
You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
What the hell's going on? Are you really working for Infinity Ltd?
Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay?
You got some explaining to do.
I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
I won't let Ularu win. If you've got evidence, I'll deliver it.
You're trusting me on this one. Huh. Not to cast doubt on myself, but I fully expected to push my persuasion skills to the limit.
Ryujin embodies corporate corruption. Ularu makes perfect sense.
I can see Genevieve and Alexis cringing over those words. If you live in Neon long enough, it's not a surprise you'd start to see the darker side. This slate holds the evidence to prove my innocence. I just need you to make sure Dalton sees it.
I'll make sure Dalton gets it.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Okay, no problem.
This has become. Can we even trust that if we give the evidence to Dalton, he will accept it?
Well, look who's back. Dalton's gonna lose it when he finds out you went to the syndicate without talking to him.
Only Bayou's permission mattered. I went straight to the source.
True. Dalton couldn't argue with that. At least he had the good sense to speak to Bayou. So tell me, what did you find out?
None of your business.
Fine. Fine. I won't push. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Yeah, I'll need to go for Ularu.
They know I'll be flying.
I've got my eye on you.
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm here to give you a chance to come clean before I tell Dalton you're the mole.
Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment.
I'll close the door. I can't move.
Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from?
Are we really going to play this game? Just admit you're the mole.
Is this a game? I wasn't aware.
Come on. It's such an elaborate plot. Aren't you trying to let someone in on it?
It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared.
Whatever you say stays in this room. I only want to know the mastermind behind all this.
Well, that would be great, if there was anything to tell. Please don't tell me you actually expected that to work.
Anything, I just want to know if you're really the mole.
Oh, sure. And I'd just take your word for it. I don't think so. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
If not a mole, then what are you, a double agent?
Please. It's insulting that you think I'd actually be working for someone other than Ryujin or myself.
I knew only someone at the top could leak Project Dominion.
With the amount of secrecy and security surrounding that project, I'm happy to report that's true. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions.
Masako wouldn't be a CEO without being able to make hard decisions.
Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
Masako's side is Ryujin's side, and that's the side I'm on.
Well, it seems we're at an impasse now.
I'm heading over to Dalton. You can answer to Masako herself.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
Believe what you want, and we'll get away with this.
We'll see about that.
Now open the door.
Ryujin CEO.
Remember, don't let her out of your sight once you find her.
So, you're finally back.
With no sign of Imogene. And here I thought sending you after her would be a simple task.
I found Imogene. She claims she was set up.
So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
This can prove Imogene's innocence, and Ularu herself confessed.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, well, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well.
Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Can you tell me about Vinakara?
Vina's the head of our research and development team. She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Ray Decaris, Ryujin's founder.
How would I get to Vina's office in R&D?
Just take the elevator down to research and development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor.
Any idea what Masako wants to talk to me about?
Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you.
I'll get over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.